Hey guys, just doing my weekly charting and looked at Google, and I really think Google can be interesting this week. Um, I noticed a few things that got my interest, so I just want to talk through those things and yeah, just kind of check it out. So, right here on the monthly chart, I'm seeing clear resistance coming in at 133. That was our closing high from last month that Google has not been able to break over this month, and it's been rejecting. But look, I mean, we've just had some very strong bullish momentum with Google this year. Finally got this kind of a breakout of this range down here in March, and it's just been going ever since. So this month we are getting this inside candle so far. We are rejecting up here at 133, which, if we look left, not really a surprise. We had this double bottom right here that is clearly along with this triple bottom creating some resistance. So, kind of anticipated that Google would get some pushback right there. But I don't know that that means that we're in a reversal. So, if I flip over to the weekly, what I'm looking at here is that, and it's like pouring right now outside right now, but what I saw here on the weekly was that, like, we had this big bullish break to the upside. We consolidated, got this pullback, and then got another breakout to the upside. We had this big bullish weekly candle, and then for the last 3 weeks, we've gotten a little bit of a pullback, and we've just been consolidating just right around here between 133, 127, and 133. So we had a little bit of weekly support, like right here at 128.50, that Google could not hold this past week when we closed. But if you look left, we are still holding above this previous resistance right here between like 125 and 127. We are holding. So when we pulled back to 127, we held there. Now we're still below weekly support at like 128.50, but we are holding this very strong previous resistance level. What I also noticed when I looked at the daily, just coming over now to this chart, is this could be a cup and handle forming here. So here's the cup, here is the handle on the consolidation we've been having. This could also be an inverse H, which is a bullish pattern, but this is definitely looking like a handle to me. So as I kind of turn on everything that I've charted, what I'm watching for is, well, first of all, let me go back to the weekly. We are still holding this uptrend. We're still holding this uptrend from March. And what I'm also noticing, I've already marked support right here, is that we're holding support. So what I would want to see this week is, can Google continue to hold support right here if it pulls back to like 126, 127? If we can get that support hold, I really want to see if we can get a break and a hold above 128.60, because that level, it was holding as support like for almost a month. It's holding as support for like 3 weeks, and this week, or on Friday, we weren't able to hold that level, and we pulled back down here to major support. So if we can hold this trend line and if we can hold support, I think we may get, and depending on what the rest of the market obviously wants to do, I think we might be able to get another push back up to 133. But the risk to reward is a little tricky right here, because we just need confirmation, because we've obviously been getting a lot of resistance pushing Google down. So In a case where we can hold support, we can hold the trend line, my strategy would be looking at calls with some time. I would want to buy some time because we may not get an immediate breakout. We may not get an immediate. We could do this again, where we just get a big bullish push to the upside, and that would be amazing. Not only could that get us over this 133, but that could get us up here to 135 to set up to head to 140. But conservatively, if that just doesn't happen like this week, I don't want my contracts to just get chopped away waiting for a breakout. So if I can see us holding here, I would want to probably nibble on some calls if we can hold 128.50, 128.60, and then add as we're able to kind of move up. So if we can get above 130, hold this as support, I would probably add to my position, looking for that break of this flag right here, and then see what happens up here at like 132.70. Now we could get another rejection at 133. If we do, then I would just take profit, and then I would play puts going right back down. But if we can get some momentum with a push, I want to just see if we can get a breakout, like a significant breakout. And so I think buying some calls with time, at least like a few weeks out, would be what I would want to do. But this is going to be one of my top watches this week. This setup is just too good. Like, we got the inverse H, we have the cup, we have the handle, we have the consolidation showing us that Google is setting up for a bigger move. So this is what I'm looking at to play off of with Google this week. So let me know what you think.